Welcome back to The Barn. This is the Barn Again podcast with Jonathan Little. That's me.
And Mike says.
And we want to welcome you here. This barn and this space is a space that Mike and I wanted to create to bring you into the world that we've experienced. And that started with a group of men that we go to coffee with every Friday. And it's pretty dynamic and vulnerable. And that's created an intimacy that has been really profound and powerful in our lives. As far as our journey walking with each other and walking with God.
And I think it's just an extension of our coffee group, like this podcast. And I think there's just so many guys that have come to coffee with us. Their stories are just amazing. And they're just, everybody is from just a different walk of life. Like we've talked about, we've got doctors, lawyers, military veterans, car dealers, right? Leather workers, blacksmiths. It's just really amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing. So we thought we could bring some of these guys' stories to you and just continue the podcast of just telling stories, talking about how God has kind of worked in their lives and gotten them to where they're at today. A lot of struggles. We've had guys that have lost their wife, divorce, just really some pretty hard things that they've gone through. So we're hoping to kind of bring that out so that people can relate to those stories and maybe that'll help you kind of deal with maybe what you're going through.
Yeah, it's a great group of guys, and bringing them on and having them share their stories, not only of their struggles, but also their joys. Just sharing their hope, and maybe that will connect with us and with you to bring some hope and some joy into your life too. Maybe having experienced something similar.
We've already got a great lineup of guys coming on here to talk. And so we'll try to preface before each episode who's coming on next. And if you have questions, if you want to send us a message or leave a comment, we'll try to get to your questions. And if you have certain topics that you want us to cover or certain people that you'd like us to interview, we'll do our best to make that happen.
Yeah, and stick around for the end because we'll likely have a blooper reel. Mike and I are not professional podcasters. We're just two dudes who like coffee and hanging out with other guys. So
yeah, to get to this point, it was a 2-hour cluster, right? I mean, I don't know how. Anyway,
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hope to bring ordinary lives to you and share their extraordinary experiences because we're all just ordinary people. None of us walk on water. If you do, DM me. I'd love to hear about it. But if you don't, then welcome to being normal. But that doesn't mean our lives are mundane. They're complex and hopefully very integrated with other people. And we want to hear those stories and share those stories here.
And hopefully bring some fun things too, right? We both play a little music, and you brought your harmonica, as a matter of fact, today, which was really cool. And you're actually really good at it. I was pretty surprised when you started playing.
I don't know if that's true, but I do play. Yeah, so thanks for joining us in the barn, and we look forward to seeing you back in the barn again. So this is one of the first few podcasts that we've done, and we wanted to share with you what we're doing and why we're doing it, why we're here.
Yes, we are.